it's Victoria James and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, that means you're not yet a J-Bae. Go ahead and click the red subscriber button so it turns gray and then you're a J-Bae. J-Baes are the best baes in YouTube because they tune in whenever I upload to chit chat and all that about luxury beauty. Today is a triple whammy, if you will. I am going to be reviewing the shade Illuminate concealer. I'm going to be reviewing the Hermes Highlighter and the new Byredo Quint Fetes Noires. How to do? Y'all, my husband speaks French, so I ran it by him, and he seemed like it was all right, but he also was kind of trying to spare my feelings, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm just going to talk to you really quick about each one of these items, sort of like a trying new makeup video and giving my first impressions at the same time. In case you haven't heard, Monica Vinader and Ana Luisa are both having Black Friday sales, and they are good. I mean, good. Each day on the Monica Vinader website, she's doing 50% off 24 hours only on certain categories. 30% off the rest of the website though. So please check it out because this is one of my necklaces, 2 of my bracelets from Monica Vinader, and 1 of my rings, you guys. Beautiful, stunning pieces, stunning quality. Also, on my ears, I am adorned with Ana Luisa jewelry. 60% off site-wide, you guys. All month long. Both links are in my description box. This is not a partnership video. I just wanted to mention it to you because you cannot pass up these deals for Black Friday. They are amazing. So let's talk about it. The Byredo Quints come in these beautiful sort of oyster looking shell components, and usually they're gold. Here's one. This is the Siren Quint, but yeah, they look the same, except this is a special limited edition color. That is because the entire color story, is black, and so I used every shade. And I'm going to go ahead and do a cutaway here of me applying my eyeshadows. Now, I was initially going to do this as like a talk through as I'm putting it on. So you're going to see my mouth moving, but I'm going to go ahead and mute it because my baby and my husband came in towards the end and I couldn't talk anymore. But anyway, I started off in my crease with Eternité, and I really like that shade. It is the lightest of the blacks. So it's like a somewhere between a gray and a silver. Like it's like a really, really deep gray. And it has some beautiful shimmer to it, but it blends effortlessly. So it was a great transition shade for this look. And then all over my lid, I used the center shade, which is Mystérieuse. And I really love that little hint of green because it adds some dimension. So you have this look that is very monochromatic, but it also has dimension. It doesn't look flat. And the sheen in that satin, phenomenal. It really almost looks metallic. And then I didn't want to do too much more sparkle on the lid, so I went in with the black matte on the outer V, just for a little more depth, a little more dimension. On the lower lash line, I took, and I'm sorry, that matte black is called Gothique. And I took a bullet crease brush and just swept it over the lower lash line. So I still had a little twinkle on the lower lash line as well. And then on the outer portion of my lower lash line, I just connected the matte black. And on the inner portion, I went back in with Eternité on the inner corner. Once I was done though, I said, I really want to use some of this glitter. So I just tapped my finger in there. I mean, I just pressed it in and pulled it back out, and whatever was on my lid, I tapped it onto, whatever was on my finger, I tapped it onto my lid and just added a little extra sparkle. Very simple, you guys. Very simple and sexy. Like when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm just like, ooh, that is a beautiful smoky eye. Like that is a really beautiful smoky eye on a hooded lid, child. It's good. Honestly, in every quint that I have, there are no duds for me in terms of the formulas. Byredo likes to give you a variety of formulas in their quints, and usually you get a pressed glitter. Usually, except for I think Corporate Colors is the only one, because I mean it's Corporate Colors, right? Isn't the name? You're not gonna get that. This is stunning. If you can get your hands on it, definitely do. It is on the Byredo website. Did I see it on Nordstrom? I feel like I'm starting to see it in department stores which carry Byredo. Saks, Bergdorf's, Selfridges. Those are the places where I've seen it so far. So I'll go ahead and link for you in the description box who currently has it in stock. Next up, I know y'all been waiting for a while for me to review this, but it is a $90 concealer. So I said, Thomas, we're gonna wait a little bit, okay? I'm gonna see how, I'm gonna see some reviews for myself. I'm a consumer too, you guys. And so I said, okay, cool. So I wanted initially the shade very close to this. It was in the 6s or whatever. And I was like, man, that kind of looks, I don't know. And so I'm really glad that I waited, because that one would have been too golden for my skin tone. I do prefer something also neutral. And this does say W on it, but it has WO for warm olive, I believe. And so this is 6WO Terra. And Terra, as you can see in this swatch here, has the perfect neutral for me. It has a little bit of pink in it, that's what ends up making it very neutral. And so this formula is so like almost whipped, like it's very thick. It's thicker than I expected. It's not very thick. It's not spackle, but it's thicker than I expected it to be, because the shade in Illuminate foundation is, a typical liquid foundation. And so I guess I just thought that it was going to be the same thing in bottle form, or smaller form and concealer or whatever, but it's not. It has a really nice applicator as well. It's curved. It's like a curved doe foot, so it fits snugly under the eye. I did just sweep it in my usual areas that I like to blend out. Was really, really simple on this. I'm in my mind, like as I'm applying it, I'm comparing it to my favorites. So Christian Dior, the Correct and Conceal concealer that I've had a lot of experience with, and Pat McGrath concealer, again, I've had a lot of experience with. I feel like this falls right in the middle of both of those foundations, concealers, in terms of consistency, and it blends out comparably. It just felt so good. It felt really, really good. Very hydrating as well. It did not settle into any of my fine lines, like none of them. Oh my goodness. And then it set down, fairly quickly. Not so quickly that you can't take your time blending out your face, or have to, do one spot at a time. Not that fast, but just, you don't have to baby it. And again, color, magnificent. Probably one of my favorite concealer colors ever. So as I look at myself and I say, is it worth $90? Would you re-up, girl? I might. Now, if it comes to the CCO, that's even better. But I don't think I would necessarily wait. I think it's worth it. And now onto this beauty. It did sell out the first time I tried to purchase it. Now it's, and it was exclusive to Selfridges initially, but now it's in the States. You can get this at like Nordstrom. I believe that's where I picked mine up. And the shade is called Permabrass. The official name is Poudre d'Orvèvre. "12-month shelf life." But anyway, 12-month shelf life. It comes in the same packaging as the blushes. It is a little different in terms of the way it's inset. So is it refillable? Let's find out. I'm not gonna push too hard. It doesn't feel like it's refillable. I'm not gonna push it anymore because I don't want to break it. It's too pretty. But yeah, it doesn't feel refillable. It actually feels like what I did was what I see in the hole here is actually the powder. Yeah, there's like a dent now. So what is the point, Hermes? Like, what is the point? What were y'all trying to do here? Is it refillable or isn't it, friend? The glue with the blushes, and then this is just the product pressed in here? No pan? This is a really gorgeous. Let me just focus on the product because Hermes, y'all are so meticulous with the details of your bags and your other accessories, scarves, jewelry, all of that. You are so meticulous with all of that, and you came out the gate swinging at the girls with the lipsticks. Why can you not get this together? I would love to buy a refill of this because this is absolutely stunning. Stunning. Let's talk about the product. The way this bad boy blended out on my face, unreal. Unreal. So you can compare it to the other girls like I did, you know what I mean? Like you can compare it to the Chanel, you can compare it to the LYS and everything, and it does, you know, ultimately look very similar on the face. But the performance of this girl, she's top tier. She's the supreme. Like, she just is. The way this blended out, and I felt like I could keep putting it on too. Like, it's not, the thing with the LYS is it is beaming on initial application and you got to diffuse it. Like, you got to blend that girl out, you know? With the Chanel, it's like in between to me. It can be beaming, but it also, depending on how fluffy your brush is, can behave the same way the Hermes does. And I mean, I put a nice little dent in that. Like the decoration is gone. So just so you know, I really love the Chanel one, but I have to say this formula, they did that, which is why it pisses me off that this isn't in a metal pan. It don't make no goddamn sense. Like, this is beautiful and I'm happy I bought it. I'm happy I own it. But again, is it refillable or isn't it? The component, it needs to be 100%. Like, it just does. Because you're asking people to almost pay $100 for a highlighter. I mean, after tax, you may as well call it $100. And so this should be in a metal pan. Don't give me a hole if I can't refill it. Don't put it here. Just plug this girl up, because it either is refillable or it isn't refillable. You glued the blushes in a refillable pan. Like, this is too much half stepping for me on a luxury product. And again, that sucks because this is so beautiful. I'm talking ease of use. I'm talking universally flattering shade. Let me show y'all. Pardon my little owie. But yeah, look how it glides right over the texture, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is so pretty. So lightweight, like almost not even there. Nano glitter. Forget micro glitter. This is nano glitter, girl. Like, stunning. And here they are, you know, just pressing the powder in the damn pan and calling it a refillable pan by having a hole in the back. Y'all getting on my damn nerves. There's no way that whoever is making these beauty products for Hermes is Hermes. That's the long and short of that. Hermes is not behind the quality control. Like, cause y'all would have caught this. You would have caught that. I have faith that you would have caught it. So anyway, you know, packaging aside, I love this product. I absolutely love it. Would I spend the $95 again if they came out with another color or something like that? Yeah, I would. It would be my sincerest hope that it would be in a metal pan and that it would be magnetic so that I can actually refill that girl. But product, formula, etc., top tier. Seriously, really, really great. So all three products, outstanding. Let's rank, shall we? These girls are 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Absolutely. Heaven sent. So glad I have them. This girl right here, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10 because I really need y'all to get that packaging together. Okay, thanks. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Comment in the comments section. Let's chit chat and all that about these luxury beauty products. Do you have them? Do you want them? Let me know in the comments below. Everything that you need is already listed in the description box, along with the rest of my makeup details, because I did not show you guys everything, just the products that we were talking about today. So if you are not yet a J-Bae by the end of this video, I do encourage you to click that red subscriber button so it turns gray and become a J-Bae. Join the J-Bae fam. We are lit on this channel. So lit about Lux. All right, you guys, that's it for me. I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.